This is Hollywood. Matías Bombal with you. Fox Searchlight Pictures brings us The Drop. This is no way connected to two earlier movies with exactly the same name, the first made in 2004 and the second one made in 2006. This movie's story is based on Dennis Lehane's short story, Animal Rescue. In it, you'll see one of the last screen performances of actor James Gandolfini, to whom the movie is respectfully dedicated in memoriam. It takes place in a small New York City neighborhood bar in a tough part of town where actor Tom Hardy is the bartender working for his cousin Marv. That's the part played by Gandolfini. Bars such as this one function as a discreet location for the Chechen mob to drop thousands of dollars daily in a discreet, safe place until such time as it may be collected later. In such a business, there are many, shall I say, private understandings, and in this environment, the well-crafted screenplay by the original author of the short story on which it is based unfolds.
You see, in Brooklyn, money changes hands all night long. It's not the kind that you can deposit in a bank. But all that money, it needs to end up somewhere. They call it a drop bar. A bar the bosses choose randomly each night to be the safe for an entire city. You never know up front when your bar becomes a drop bar. You just take all the city's dirtiest money, and bagmen come and go from all over town, and nobody ever sees it coming. Nobody ever sees it going. And then they could tell you to be the drop bar next week. Or maybe even next year. The point is, you never know. In the meantime, me, I just tend bar and wait.
That's actor Tom Hardy there that plays Bob, the bartender. Things become quite involved when the bar is robbed, and the investigation that follows offers numerous turns as we slowly glean information about the many fascinating characters in this tight-knit neighborhood where friends, families, and foes work together. Now, the movie's dialogue is extremely well written and performed. The story slowly unravels with scenes that are essential to the story, but their value is not evident until later. The complex involvement of multiple players keeps you guessing at their motivations and alliances. The movie has some violent moments and a few unsettling shots. However, the frank acting performances and very New York mood established is absolutely engaging. In this scene, Bob and Cousin Marv have been through a lot, and there's an impending sense of doom, yet they talk about trivial things.
Well, I'm not the guy that wasted his entire life waiting for it to start.
Why did that?
At least I had something once. I was respected. I was feared. When I walked into a place, people sat up. They sat up straight. They noticed. What'd you ever have? A bar stool that you put that old biddy at and bought her free drinks, and don't think I don't know that you did it on purpose. That was my stool, and nobody sat on that stool because it was Cousin Marv's stool. And that meant something. That meant something.
But it didn't. Ever. It was just a stool.
Very fine work there by performers working in a very natural, believable, and likable way. Tom Hardy is terrific in this movie. You'll also see Nume Rapace, Matthias Schoenaerts, John Ortiz, Elizabeth Rodriguez, and a darling little pit bull puppy who goes by the screen name of Rocco. When this movie was over, I turned to a colleague sitting next to me at the advanced press screening and said, "That was excellent," something I don't often say at the movies. The Motion Picture Association of America has given this an R rating. This is your pal, Matías Bombal, bidding you a fond farewell.